Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today where we are going to explore how to build your authority fast in any niche that you're on in any social media platform. Okay, so stay tuned to the end. Welcome back. So if let's say you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button so that when the next time we go on live, you will be notified as well. So the tip number one in order to build authority fast in your niche, I know it sounds very simple, but it's as easy as picking your niche right. Alright, so a lot of people they wanted to start building an influence. However, they have been building the influence somewhere here and somewhere there. It is no coherent kind of niche. Like what is niche exactly? Okay, niche is something like who are you speaking to? A lot of people will then say, hey, I'm speaking to moms, I'm speaking to entrepreneurs, I'm speaking to coaches, I'm speaking to course creator or affiliate marketers. That is too broad. Like niche is more than just your demographics. So you should actually look at niche is more than the demographics. Like you need to know what are the problems that the target clients that you're speaking to, what problems are they facing, and then what solutions and what kind of values you're adding to them so that you help them to solve the problem, okay? And then what are the fears that is in their mind? What is their vision, right? All this you really need to spend time and write them down. And then if, let's say, you don't know what is their fears, what's their vision, what's their dreams, it is very simple. All you need to do is just to run a survey, to speak to your audience and to ask them. But maybe you'll be like, but then June, I have no audience to start with. So you just watch the tip number 2 and tip number 3. I'll explain to you how, alright? So definitely starting with a niche and have a very better clarity on your niche is definitely one place to start with, okay? So tip number 2. Okay, definitely. You want to appear consistently and persistently in any of the social media platform that you're picking. Okay, if let's say you are just starting out, the best way is actually start from one single social media platform rather than few different social media platforms. Alright, so why do we actually starting from one social media platform is because it's easier for you to focus all your energy and then all your effort in one single place rather than, okay, maybe just like thinking like that. You be frequently appearing in one single platform, let's say Facebook, for like 30 days as compared to you appear to so many different social media platforms. Maybe Facebook, you appear like 10 days, Instagram 10 days, Twitter 10 days. Which one will actually build authority faster? Definitely the first one, right? Because you are able to concentrate all your efforts on one single platform. So that's why for any newbie entrepreneurs out there, when you're starting out, definitely pick one social media platform and then pick one medium to start with. Alright, we have 3 types of medium: written, audio, and video. Alright, so the easiest way, it's definitely written. However, because it's easy, right, means that a lot of people are going to do that, right? So it means that the competition is higher. So that's why if let's say you want to move up your game, in Facebook, it's definitely, rather than doing written, you also do video because of the fact that not a lot of people are willing to do video. So if let's say you are the only one who is doing that, you definitely gain an unfair advantage to build the authority fast. Because let's imagine this. Your audience, all your potential clients watch you every single day to go on Facebook Live every single day. Like, isn't it like a no-brainer method in order to create authority fast? Alright? So tip number 3. Okay, tip number 3 is definitely content value giving. Constantly giving values will not be wrong, whether you're picking written format, you're picking audio or video format. But if let's say it is so easy, why are not everybody doing that? That is a very good question, because constantly giving values without getting anything in return, it takes effort and time to see the fruits, right? Okay, because we are kind of like in this era where we want to have like instant gratification. We expect that the efforts that we put in today and instantly right now, we want to see the results. And because of this wrong mindset right now that the world have shaped us to become a very impatient kind of person, right? That's why not a lot of people are willing to give values, because like they give value first day, they are not receiving any response, they are not receiving any sale, right? They are not receiving any result. Then they do the day 2. they try and do it, and then they see, hey, you know what, there is no result based on the effort I put in. Maybe this thing doesn't work. Okay, this thing works, but then you need to be very consistent and persistent in value giving without expecting anything in return. It is just like in a relationship. Like, let's say you're in a relationship right now, you want someone to be your wife in the future, right? And then you're kind of like, you just met this lady for the very first time in your life. Do you walk over to ask, hey, I really love you, I really like how you look and everything, can I marry you? Will it work? That's the question mark. Will it work? Okay, 100% it will not work, because you did not put in any efforts in build the relationship. You did not put in values in bringing her out to date, to bring her out for lunch, dinner, to do something that you guys love, to build that relationship. That is missing. That's the reason why that it won't work, and you know it, right? Okay, so same thing. Treat your audience or your potential clients just like your lover, right? So if let's say you use this concept, you won't be wrong, all right? Okay, so what is the tip number 4? The tip number 4 will be having a signature offer or like a signature thing that you do. Okay, so this thing is actually very coherent with the message that you want to send to your potential audience. Like for me, I'm an advocate about doing video, doing Facebook Live. So this is a coherent message that I send to my potential audience out there. Say, hey, you know what, guys? This is something that I'm able to help you guys, and then I constantly share tips and tricks that is related to productivity, marketing, and entrepreneurship. But then, how do I come up with such a coherent topics that not only I'm passionate at, and also I'm very comfortable in talking about it, right? So that's where we are going to cover this in our academy that is called Amazing Life Academy, that is helping you to get over the fear to appear in front of camera, and then to build the authority fast using our Facebook Live and video marketing formula. All right, so and also we actually have a free 30 days free ebook for you to download, so that you know what are the topics that you can cover the first time ever you press on live. And this ebook is about 15 pages and it's totally free. You can get this free ebook over here, this link over here, and it's totally free. All right, so after you pick the topic that you constantly talk about it, right, which we actually teach the step-by-step that you learned in Amazing Life Academy. So the tip number 5 is definitely your branding need to be very clear and consistent. Okay, this is one of the mistakes that I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs or content creators, whether you write content or you talk in your podcast or you actually do video making. Okay, this mistake is related to there is no branding in the message, not only in the message, but also in everything that they do. Means that maybe in your website, you have a website, right? Maybe in your website, you love to use red and black color, right? And then in your brochure, like all the Instagram that you share, you use green color and blue color. That is not cohesive, because in order for others to remember our brand better, to create a good first impression to us, we need to send a very consistent message, a very consistent color. That's the reason why that in all of my videos that we do, or in all the landing page that I prepare, I always love to use the color that is my lucky color, which is black, gold, and white. All right, so this, when you actually have like a cohesive and a consistent branding in your message, in the topics that you talk about, and in the field that you are expert in. You cannot be expert in everything, but you can be an expert in something that you pick that you're passionate in, right? So that's why people will have a very good impression on you. They felt like you have a premium feeling, because you are being very targeted. You know what's their fear, you know what's their dream, you know what's their desire, and you directly speak to them, right? Because you have everything in place. That is the reason why that you are able to build the authority fast, if let's say you just follow the tips that we share today. So if let's say you guys would like to know how to get started with your first live, you have no idea to talk about, feel free to download this free ebook, which gives you 30 days ideas to start your first ever Facebook Live, including my advice to you if let's say you're a first timer. And then I have no experience in starting my first ever Facebook Live when I started. So I know that everybody faces the same issue. That's why this ebook is able to help you, to do that as well. And also we have this Amazing Life Academy when we teach you all the tips and tricks in order to build a cohesive branding, in order to pick the topics that you're passionate in so that you're able to create a kind of branding, and how you're able to build a Facebook Live and video marketing journey to build authority fast. So if let's say you're interested to check it out, definitely you can see this link over here, Amazing Live Academy. And not to forget to join my Facebook group to constantly see what I'm doing at the back end, right? To personally connect with me, you can go to www.amazingstory.co. Alright, here, www.amazingstory.co, and I'll see you in the next episode then. Take care. Bye.